Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your reading. The messages that come through may resonate for your sun, moon, rising, or your north node. And Pisces, we are going to connect in with your ancestors and see which messages they have for you at this time, what you need to hear, what you need to know. All right, well, these two just jumped out, so let's see what they are. Ooh, the High Priestess, intuition and knowingness. Next is the Peacemaker, persistent patience. Okay, Pisces, this is your ancestors saying, hey, it's time to really tap in to your intuition. Pisces, it's not leading you astray. Okay, it's giving you the answers, and you've got to get out of your head because you may be feeling something intuitively, but then you're like talking yourself out of it. No, that's not, I'm silly, that could never happen, that would never be, that's not what's really going on, you know, whatever the case may be for you personally. But you're feeling something intuitively, but you keep talking yourself out of it for whatever reason. And now is a time to also be very, very patient. And I know nobody likes to hear that. I sure don't like to hear that. Okay, but your ancestors are coming in very loud and clear right now, Pisces, saying, hey, you've got to listen to your intuition and you've got to be patient, because whatever's happening, whatever you're going through, whatever you're wanting, you have a feeling and knowing about it deep within. And you also know that you've got to be patient, but you don't want to be. It's like, no, I want the answer right now, or I want this to happen right now. And your ancestors are saying, this is a time where you got to be patient and really trust the process 1,000%, because these two cards jumped out together. Okay, let's pull another card. Let's see what else they want to say about this. All right, spirit guide with shaman. Oh, Pisces, you've got a lot of spiritual energy around you. So you got these ancestors. Now you have a very strong spirit guide coming in who is a healer, a way shower. And Pisces, right now is a spiritual time for you. Okay, this is not a time to push, to fuss, to fight. It's a time to be in absolute surrender and flow, because your spiritual team is leading the way. They're not going to let you miss your exit. Okay, it's not going to happen. You've got these two strong feminine ancestors coming in, and then you've got a strong feminine spirit guide. And now this particular energy is not an ancestor, but this is a spirit that walks with you and guides you and helps you and is a part of this team. So a lot of feminine energy coming through for Pisces, being around you and guiding you. And you know, you see the sun there in the back. The sun is about blessings and truth and revelation and healing. And then you see here with the High Priestess, she's holding the moon. There are some things that are a mystery at the moment. There are some things that are hidden at the moment. But what's in the dark is going to come to light. Okay? And you've also got this spirit guide helping you heal and balance within anything that needs to be let go of. And all three of them are speaking to you through your intuition. And it's like, what's meant for you, Pisces, you're not going to miss it. You're not going to miss out on it. Okay? And you have a knowing deep within that XYZ is going to happen for you. And you just need to trust in that and keep moving forward. And I see Saturn down here. Saturn is currently back in Pisces. Okay, so there may be some things you're learning right now, also with the shaman spirit guide coming through. And the Saturn is going to move into Aries on February 13th, 2026. And it's not coming back into Pisces after that. So for some Pisces, it may be that when Saturn moves back into Aries in February of 2026, that's when everything's going to be balanced or figured out. Okay, it doesn't mean like nothing's happening between now and then, but I feel by the time Saturn is moving into Aries, life is looking a lot different for Pisces. And it could even be when we have the Pisces new moon in March or the end of February. End of February or towards the end of March, one or the other. Let's see, I'll tell you exactly when the Pisces new moon is in 2026. Let's see. March 18th, 2026 is the Pisces new moon. So Saturn whoa, so we just had her flip as I'm saying these things. So we have Saturn moving into Aries on the 13th of February, and then we're having the Pisces new moon on the 18th of March. All right, and as I'm saying that, you've got the magic guardian, unlock the magic within. So you've got this magic angel around you as well. And so from this moment that you're listening to this reading all the way out to that new moon in Pisces in March of 2026, things are in motion. Magic is happening. You've got the magic angel on your side, Pisces. Aquarius had the magic angel as well. So if you are like on the cusp of Aquarius, or you've got strong Aquarius placement, be sure to check that reading out as well. Broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Yes. Pisces, there are some things that just could not happen in the past because of what's going to happen here. And look at who's on the bottom. Look who's on the bottom. The High Priestess, harness mystic power. So you got the High Priestess here. She's sitting at the bottom of the deck here. And pretty much you've got all this feminine energy, all this feminine spiritual energy around you. So you got 3 ancestors. Okay. High Priestess, the Peacemaker. You've got this spirit guide, that's a shaman, that's a healer, that's a way shower. You've got this magic angel that's working with you, letting you know things are going to happen, things are going to work out, things are going to feel magical. And with that broken arrow, something that could not happen in the past. By the Pisces new moon, you're going to know why. Or I should just say, by your birthday, Pisces, because that's, I mean, unless you're like a March 19th Pisces, that's pretty much at the end of Pisces season. So by your birthday, all right, the time the sun goes into Pisces, all of this is figured out. All of this is manifested. It's like so much can change for you because you got all of November, all of December, all of January, all of February, and then some of March. So within the next 4 to 6 months, your whole life is going to look different, Pisces. Okay? And it's not just like it's the same, and then 4 months from now, boom, different. No, it's an unfolding over the next 4 to 6 months, and definitely by your birthday in 2026, things are going to be very, very different for you. And that's why your ancestors are like, Pisces, it's time to have patience. It's time to believe in that intuition. It's time to accept the healing from your spiritual team. It's time to surrender the past, because what's meant for you is always going to make its way to you. What's not meant for you, no matter how hard you try, it's never going to come in. All right, this just flipped. Oh, you know what? I'm jumping ahead of myself. Queen of Wands, this is about you being magical. We're going to take that, but I got ahead of myself, Pisces. And that's because we needed to see that Queen of Wands. You're coming back to life, and this Master Manifester energy. All right, this just fell out. The law of cosmic creation. Your thoughts will echo into eternity. So something that you've really been thinking about quite a bit, you're going to manifest it. You feel it inside. You just have a knowing. You don't need all the answers right now. You just need to trust and move forward. And remember, you got like these 5 different feminine energies coming in. Look at that. The law of destiny. It's written in the stars. What you wholeheartedly desire is your destiny. Like I just said, what is meant for you is always going to find its way to you. And this right here, the law of destiny, something has already been set in motion. And you're receiving it, okay, between now and your birthday. But by your birthday, your whole life is different. You're changing. The law of gender. Embrace your divine masculine and divine feminine within. Okay, so all things are conceived through the sacral, the divine feminine energy, and they're manifested through the solar plexus, the divine masculine energy. Okay, and so with this Queen of Wands coming through, this is about you being a creator. This is about you laying the framework for future manifestations, and the work is done. Pisces, you've done it. You don't need to keep thinking about it and feeling about it. Like, it's already there energetically. You are already on your path towards it, and that's what your ancestors want you to know. Like, you're already in motion. So if you were like, you know, on a trip to say California, you're already on the plane. You're eventually going to land in California. There's nothing more to be done, right? You've booked your ticket, you've packed your bags, you went to the airport, you got on the plane took off. So you're in motion. There's nothing more for you to really do. It's set in motion, except for relaxing and being in flow. And any sort of intuitive prompting you get along the way, by all means, answer the call, okay? Because you've got High Priestess intuition and knowingness, and then you got High Priestess harness mystic power. So there's, you know, different things that are going to be required of you. Just like when the plane lands in California, you've got to get up and get off the plane, collect your baggage, leave the airport, right? So anything that needs to be done, or any place you need to be, or anything you need to know or learn, your team is going to align you to that quite easily. Yes, Pisces, Ace of Cups. New beginning, new emotion, new relationship, new love. Life just changing in such a way that your heart is overflowing with so much happiness and joy. Your creation manifesting. 5 of Cups. And to me, this is you coming out of some 5 of Cups. Yes, because look at Judgment's right next to it. So the lessons are over. 4 of Cups. The lessons are over. And yes, your ancestors are acknowledging that you don't want to hear about being patient. Okay? You don't want to hear about being in flow, but they're saying that's all that can be done at this point. Everything's already in motion. You know, you can squirm around in your seat if you want to, but it's like, you know, it takes as long as it takes to get from where you are to California. Like, it takes as long as it takes. And there's nothing you can do to speed that up, right? I mean, the plane can only go so fast. So this is an acknowledgement of, I want it and I want it right now, universe. But your ancestors are saying, hey, Pisces, listen, you don't want anything before it's time. And timing is everything. And when you land in California, that's the perfect time for you, okay? It truly is. That's when you're going to receive. And you're going to have a different level of appreciation for what's going to unfold and what's going to happen. And like I said, it's coming. There's things that are unfolding now along the way. And by your birthday, you will have landed, and you will be enjoying yourself in California, okay? No question. But you've got to surrender and just go with the flow and let things happen as they will. Because this is your yes, that absolutely it's going to unfold. And here, you know, the Five of Cups, he's looking back at the past, at these 3 spilled cups, okay, the things that couldn't happen. And the reason why is because there's these 2 cups back here that are just amazing. And see, here's the 3 cups that are spilled right there, okay? Looking at those 3 cups, looking at those 3 cups. And this right here, this handing him the cup with the cloud, that's your intuition saying, hey, this is what's to come, okay? And that's behind him in the future. This is what's to come, these 2 cups, one of them being handed off to you very soon, okay? And here it is, the Ace of Cups right there. So it's coming, Pisces. It's already in motion, but it's about timing. And also you are going to be able to understand why certain things couldn't happen in the past as you had hoped. And look at, before I cut the deck, look what's on the bottom, the Ace of Cups. Now we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Nice, see? You are going to materialize what you desire. It's going to manifest. Celebration with the Four of Wands. Celebration, stability, new beginnings. We're going to let go of that 3 of Cups that didn't happen. Look at, there's that 5 of Cups again. So, see, this comes out on Judgment. You're going to see this 5 of Cups from a different perspective, Pisces. You are. Oh my gosh. Okay. I grabbed 2, but look at this. We've got 2 kings. The King of Wands and the King of Swords. And for some of my Pisces out there, my single Pisces, that this is about wanting love and real love and romance and to be with the right person. And it may even be, if that's the case for you, it may be surrendering who you think you're supposed to be with so that you can open yourself up to who you're truly supposed to be with, okay? Because I know for some Pisces this is about your divine counterpart. Not all of you, obviously. But some of you, this is about your divine counterpart, and that person is either an Aries, Leo, or Sag, or they are a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? Because we got these 2 kings coming through. And then also, that would make divine counterparts with the King and Queen of Wands together, which means there's a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry, a lot of connection in this relationship. And so you could meet this person between now and your birthday, and by your birthday you guys are pretty solid. You guys are committed through this Ace of Pentacle, okay? And now for the rest of you, oh my gosh, look at who's on the bottom. And then the Ace of Wands. Oh my God, no. Do you see that? Do you see that? These girls were on the bottom with this Ace of Wands, okay? And so here it is, divine counterparts. I mean, just wow. Divine counterparts. Really good conversation, a lot of respect and honesty, and then a lot of attraction, passion, and chemistry. But also, this is about that divine feminine, divine masculine energy within you being very balanced, your mind being in balance, and you knowing exactly which actions you need to take, Pisces, to achieve what it is you want. And you're going to come out of this 5 of Cups and you're going to better understand why you had to go through it, okay? And then celebration. 3 aces. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Ace of Cups, new love, new happiness. Ace of Pentacles, changes in abundance in money or things materializing. Ace of Wands, positive actions being taken towards you by others, things being handed to you, things just working out for you. So you've got 3 aces here, Pisces, plus the divine counterparts coming through. And lots of stability with this Four of Wands, materialization and action. And so if this is about love, somebody's really going to pursue you. Okay. And then for everybody else where this would not have anything to do with love and romance, Pisces, you're going to manifest. A whole new beginning is coming. Okay, and you're fully living it by your birthday. Like, this is coming by your birthday, your next birthday. And it's a big shift of energy from what you've been experiencing and going through. And you've got this strong team around you, guiding you. And the destiny, like I said, whatever this is, Pisces, it's already in motion. And your ancestors and spirit guides have really just called you to this meeting to remind you, Pisces, it's destiny. It's already in motion. You've got to relax. You've got to surrender. You've got to go with the flow. You've got to trust your intuition. Follow through on inspired action that washes over you. Train departing. Not every ride is meant to wait for you. Sometimes missing it sets you free. And that's what's going on in this Five of Cups, Pisces, is what did not happen in the past that got you down. That wasn't your path. That wasn't your person. That wasn't your way. Okay? And you're going to find out, you're going to get what you want, but it's going to come about in a very different way than I think you had anticipated. But you're going to be very happy with the way things turn out for you. Okay? So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.